The Story of Eros and Psyche, Part 1. Psyche was a mortal princess whose beauty drew admiration away from the gods and onto herself. People praised her openly, but no one dared marry her. Goddess Aphrodite grew furious at being ignored and decided Psyche must be punished. She ordered her son Eros to make the girl fall in love with the lowest and most miserable creature alive. Eros flew down to carry out the command, but when he leaned close to Psyche, his hand slipped. His own enchanted arrow pierced his skin, binding him instantly to desire the very girl he was meant to ruin. Despite her beauty, Psyche remained unmarried because men admired her but feared offending the gods. Her parents, desperate for answers, went to Apollo's oracle to ask what fate awaited her. The oracle declared Psyche would never marry a mortal and must be taken to a mountain peak to wed a terrifying divine husband. Obeying the prophecy, her parents led her there in a funeral procession and left her alone. Psyche stood trembling on the mountain, expecting death or a monster. Instead, the west wind Zephyrus lifted her gently and carried her across the world. She was set down in a lush valley before a magnificent palace built of gold and precious stone. Invisible voices welcomed her, served her food, and guided her through halls that seemed alive. That night, Psyche's unseen husband came to her. He spoke softly, touched her tenderly, and made her his wife, but refused to let her see his face. He warned her that if she ever tried to look at him, she would lose him forever. Psyche agreed, trusting the love she felt in the darkness. When her sisters were allowed to visit, they envied her riches and happiness. They convinced her that a husband who hid his face must be a dangerous monster waiting to devour her. That night, Psyche hid a lamp and a knife beside the bed. When her husband fell asleep, she lit the lamp and saw not a monster, but Eros himself, winged and radiant. Overcome with shock, she spilled hot oil onto his shoulder, burning him awake. Betrayed and wounded, Eros flew away, warning her that love could not survive broken trust. The palace vanished, and Psyche was left alone in the wilderness. To be continued.